This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I have got Robin Hull back with me, and Sarah Cavanagh. It's the first time you've been here.
Yep.
And you're both with Alzheimer's Society, Lanark Leeds Grenville. Robin, you've been here before. Have they changed your title? It's called First Link Care Navigator.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yes, so I've been the education coordinator for almost
Yes.
15 years now, and I have now switched into a new role, which is the First Link Care Navigator. So myself and Ann Roger, we both hold that position. What this position entails is for anyone who is wanting to come to us for our services or need assistance in navigating the healthcare system in general, like other programs and services out there, they would come see Ann and I first. We would talk with the family, we talk with the person with the diagnosis. They don't even need to have a diagnosis. They may have memory concerns. They can come to see us. We do a quick assessment on them, and then from there we will let them know services that would complement them from us, and also what's in the community that could help them as well.
Okay, okay. So people don't need to have a diagnosis to come to you?
No.
Okay, but you're starting to see some memory loss?
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
anybody who has any kind of memory concern, you don't need a referral to see us. You don't need a diagnosis. We want people to feel comfortable coming to us with any kind of memory concern, because from there we can help them once again navigate that system, which
You
is
can get a diagnosis maybe?
yeah, absolutely. Talk to them about the ways that they can either go to their family doctor, go to a specialist, get a diagnosis, or see if it was maybe something that could be that was causing forgetfulness, but maybe it was something else, right? Like depression. So we can help them with that.
Okay, okay. And Sarah, you are the Fund Development and Communications Coordinator. So what does that mean?
Yeah,
Are you new to this position?
I am new to this position. I just started early in December, so very new.
Oh, wow.
And happy to join this team. Basically, my role is to support the work of the agency through managing all their communication channels, networking and coordinating with other services and businesses, fundraising, planning events, things like our Awareness Month, just being all those little pieces to make sure that the people doing the good work in the community can continue to do it.
Oh, you're going to have to make sure you have my email. So
Definitely.
January is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. You are always here first. You're one of our first guests here in the new year all the time, too, to talk about this. So what's going on for the month?
So this month we're concentrating again on brain health. So we're focusing on wellness and prevention. So we got a lot of great things happening throughout the month. One thing we want to let everybody know is we have a trivia / scavenger hunt happening all throughout Lanark Leeds Grenville. So in every area, we have 5 businesses that have agreed to support us and help us with this scavenger trivia hunt that we're doing. So what you would do is you would go into one of the businesses, get one of our little passports here. There's one trivia question we would love people to try to answer. Put your name and contact information on it, put it in the box, and when you do, you'll get a stamp from the business on the inside. You visit all 5 businesses. When you're done, you deposit your passport in the box as well, and at the end of the month, we're going to have some prizes.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I have a question for you, actually.
Okay.
We talk about Alzheimer's and dementia. Is there a difference? What do both mean?
Yes, and that's always a question we get asked a lot. So dementia is an umbrella term that we use that is talks about memory loss, communication, difficulty performing familiar tasks, so on and so forth. But under that umbrella is many different forms of dementia, and Alzheimer's disease is one of them. It's the most prevalent. Over 65%, I would say, of the dementias out there are Alzheimer's disease. And that is the one, Alzheimer's affects the whole entire brain. The other dementias that we see out there, maybe not as common, but vascular dementia is another one that we see, mixed dementia, and then we move on to like frontal temporal, Lewy body, many different forms.
Okay,
So yes.
okay. Thank you very much for the definitions of that, too. Sarah, there's a calendar of events going on this week, this month, too, and one of them is drink 8 glasses of water. We were talking about that before we went on air here, too. Something I struggle with, but it's always nice to have reminders.
Yeah, and that was kind of the idea behind the calendar. You can find it on our social media, on our Facebook and our Instagram, and every day it's just like a brain health tip. So something easy you can do, swap out a healthy snack for maybe a junkier snack, get a little extra sleep, take a few moments to do some journaling or a puzzle, and it's just those kind of helpful reminders that we all need to, like, okay, today I'm going to try to do this thing a little healthier than I might have done yesterday. So.
Absolutely, and it's just even mindfulness,
Yeah.
something that's good for yourself to volunteer or donate to a local cause. I wrote down a few things. Declutter your brain.
Yeah.
Write down 3 things you're grateful for. We should do that almost every day. Snack healthy, exercise, drink 8 glasses of water a day. I still struggle, but I try.
Yeah.
But the scavenger hunt, it's in different areas.
Yes, so we have Smiths Falls, Perth, and I believe Crown Place in Almont as
And
well.
Brockville.
And Brockville.
Yep.
And there's 5 businesses in each location, so a huge thank you to those businesses that have accepted to help us. I know I went and asked the business in Smiths Falls, and they were so accepting. I felt like I wasn't even done my spiel, so to speak, and they're like, yeah, absolutely, we want to help.
Wonderful.
So we're very thankful for them to jump in and support us this month.
All right, and as well too, there's a lot of online free webinars, that sort of thing going on too. Some
Yes,
training.
yes. So for this month, there's 2 Zoom webinars. Today's one of them at 10:30, where we start to talk about what is dementia. So we get into that conversation like we just had about Alzheimer's disease and the other dementias.
Now, are you facilitating this? Because I know you have to get out of here to go to this.
Yes. Myself and my colleague Sean McFadden from Brockville were facilitating it today, and then 2 weeks from now, which I think it's the 21st. Don't quote me. Thank you. It will continue with the part 2, and that's where we're going to do that deep dive into those 12 things we can do to keep our brain healthy and to try to reduce the risk of getting a dementia.
Okay, so you have one today, but we're not going to be able to get that aired in time for you. But the one on the
21st.
21st. Do you have to register for that? What would you like people to do?
Yes, so because it's a Zoom event, we'll have people register through the Zoom link. So we have advertising on our social media, and the Zoom link is also on the social media to click and register yourself. If you're not tech savvy in that way, we really do encourage people to either give us a call, send myself or Sean an email, and just say, I'm interested, can you get me registered, and we're happy to help.
All right. Now, can you just list some of the services that are available to people in our catchment area?
Yeah, we have a long list of services. Some of our main ones is our Adult Day program, which we have Perth, Smiths Falls, Almont, Crown Place, and Brockville. That's our social program for people with any form of dementia. And it's also that form of respite for their caregivers. So they come to our site, they have a wonderful day with our wonderful staff. They stay with us from 9:30 to 3 p.m. On top of that, we have our overnight stay program, which we have both in Smiths Falls, and a new one just opened in Almont. So we have 3 beds in Almont now. So this is a program where 3 people come and spend the weekend with us. So once again, gives the caregiver a break, or if the caregiver maybe wants to go somewhere and can't take their loved one with them, they know that they're in a safe place. We have support groups, one-on-one support. There's myself and Anne for First Link Care Navigation, education, Minds in Motion program. Oh my goodness, the list goes on and on. So
Absolutely.
we really want people to know that we're here to help.
I'm just even going back in history when you were saying you went to the businesses and they're supporting you with the scavenger hunt. I can remember I think you had scarves before.
Yeah.
I mean that went really well. You had an umbrella. That little training session for businesses and everything too. People were. That was very successful.
And we're still continuing. That's dementia-friendly community supporters. So that education's still out there. We really encourage businesses and organizations to reach out for us.
And it's not very long. It's like an hour of their time.
That's right.
Yeah.
An
And
hour of your
just
time.
some tricks and tips on how to handle or
Help
support
people.
somebody
Yes,
with
that's
Alzheimer's
right.
that comes in. Yes, absolutely. How do people get hold of you?
Well, a lot of different ways now, thankfully, technology like it is. Certainly Facebook and Instagram. Social media is a great place because you get up-to-the-date information about what's happening. Our website is alzheimers.ca/Lanark. we have, like Robin said, offices in Perth, Smiths Falls, Almont, Carlton Place, and Brockville, open 8:30 to 4. Certainly can come in. We usually have administrative staff on hand. Toll-free number, which I cannot remember off the top of my head yet.
Yeah. So toll-free number is 1-866-576-8556.
Wow, you haven't been a month.
I'm not even
yes,
trying
yeah,
to
so,
memorize the number. Or you can also email myself at scavanagh@alzheimer's alz.ca, llg.ca.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. What brought you to the Alzheimer's Society?
Oh gosh, long roads. I've been, for about the last 15 years, working within Lanark County in different capacities with nonprofits and charities, with just a personal passion for coordinating the services, especially the grassroots agencies that work and support our community. And so just by happenstance learned of this position and got chatting with the ladies there and thought it was a good fit, and so far it is, and I hope to continue there. But yeah, no, it's a great opportunity for me. I'm from this area. I grew up in Gillies Corners, Franktown.
Oh, yes, yeah.
For me to be local and support the families in my community, so yeah.
All right, well, we'll have to have you back, because I know there's events throughout the year too as well.
Yeah.
Is there a walk?
There's a walk for Alzheimer's is in May, May 24th and 25th
That's only
this
a couple
year.
months away, so you're going to have to start planning for
Yeah,
that.
we have lots. We have a concert coming up, a country music dance in Carlton Place on April 27th. It's a Sunday afternoon. Details will come out for that. The walk is May 24th here in Smiths Falls. We have the Red Dress event in November in Brockville, which is a big gala. But yeah, lots of little things happening because we want to be in each of the little communities, and so the residents get to know that we're there and the services we provide and the support we can provide families.
Well, those are big events too. I mean, you only have a couple of months in between them,
Yeah.
but you're coordinating the next event, I'm sure,
Yeah.
the whole time too as well. And you've been with them 15 years, is that
Yeah, it's been 15 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, if you can imagine.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
1 month to 15 years.
And that's the thing. Sarah's been a wonderful addition to our society. And I know when people ask how long I've been there with the society, it really comes down to the cause, right? And
Yes.
for me, this is something I've been passionate about my whole entire life, helping people with any kind of form of dementia, helping them in the community, and getting rid of that stigma is huge.
Yes.
Like letting the community know that they're members of our community. There's the same people that they've always have been. They just have a diagnosis of dementia, and we just need that education to be able to support them.
I
through their
just always
journey.
remember how hard you worked during COVID too, to make sure you were still connected to people throughout the whole pandemic. So I remember you doing that, working very hard. So that seems like yesterday, but a long time ago too. So
Certainly does,
Yes,
yeah.
it does, for sure, for sure. Well, thank you very much for coming here today. We're talking about Alzheimer's. January is being Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and you're always one of our first guests to start our year off. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And once again, I've got Sarah Cavanagh and Robin Hull. Thanks for joining us from Alzheimer's Society, Lanark Leeds Grenville. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.